Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's probably one lady, the rest gentlemen. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's worth repeating. And it is kind of the theme of my video today. This last year, early in the prep season, I saw my coach and he said, "How you doing?" But before I could answer, he said, "Don't say tired and hungry. You're a professional." And I laughed it off. And he was right. And I thought about it and I modified the statement to, "You're a professional, damn it. So just do it." What's the point of all this? Is consistency. So I saw a video with Derek Lunsford this morning, and it was entitled Consistency. I didn't see him actually get to the point where he was talking about consistency, but it made me think, there's consistency when you have to get up and go to work because you have to. And then there is consistency with passion because you are working towards something. And you're working to get better and better and better. So, I guess it could be like being an artist or being, a competitive sport, that you have to be consistent. If you're not, you'll never go anywhere. But you have to be consistent and have an incredible desire to do better. So it goes beyond consistency, that there's a bit of mashugana, a little bit of crazy. And as I've said before, I don't like getting up at 5 in the morning to be here a little after 6. I do not enjoy it, but I do it 7 days a week. There's no stopping me. I try not to complain about it, but in my head, I do not enjoy it, but I make sure that I do it right so I look good on stage. And to be consistent and good, you have to be passionate about what you do. Now, I am passionate about bodybuilding. I've been interested in bodybuilding since I was 13. I want to know everything about it. Everything about it. History, science, all that stuff. And that's what I'm passionate about. That's what keeps me doing this. Man, I'm really struggling with my heart rate today. So if you are an artist or football player, you love what you do. It's who you are. And as the added bonus, you'd have your friendships. Art community, I don't know about that. But some of the bonuses of being at the gym are all the nice people I meet. I don't always have conversations with everybody, but just saying hello and smiling creates that sense of community. And having that community support is a wonderful thing. You know, when I see somebody in the gym who does a really good job on a set, I'll tell them, you know, if I see that you're getting swole and looking good, I'll tell you. If it looks like you're losing weight and I know you're trying to do that, I'll tell you. Because it's good to hear those little things. It makes a difference. Those little compliments or little things from friends or even someone you don't know who says, hey man, that's a really cool pair of shoes. Well, I guess nowadays you'd say they're fire, but I don't think I'm allowed to use that jargon. I think I'm over the age since I am technically a boomer. Create consistency. You know, if you love the gym, think about what is it about the gym that you really love. For me, I love the process. Getting bigger, growing, making my body better, fighting my own body dysmorphia. And I create that consistency through my passion for what I do and for learning everything about it. And you can do that too. So I feel like your life is, and this is my opinion, when you have something that you're passionate about, I think it makes your life more complete. And that could be anything. You know, do you love being a mom or a dad? That can really add fulfillment into your life as you participate in your child's education and participate in their life. It could be a reader. Love reading. You know, whatever it is. Find something that you are passionate about. And I think you'll find that your life is more fulfilled. And I truly believe that passion and purpose work hand in hand. And when passion and purpose are known, that'll create consistency. You know, I love painting and drawing. Unfortunately, my muse likes to go on vacation. And so I'm not consistent with my artwork. One day, if I win the lottery, I've been asked this question many times, I would still work out. But what would I do to occupy a lot of my time? I would work on my artwork. I love it. I love having those creative outlets. And even bodybuilding is a creative outlet. I'm sculpting my body. Do it in various ways. And the final product is when I show it off on stage. Brings me to my next topic. When I think about, I've been thinking again about this year will most likely be my final year competing. This is getting really tough on my body My legs aren't growing anymore because my knees are so tweaky. I just don't feel like I can push as hard. Maybe if I had a consistent partner on leg day, but competing is getting more and more expensive, especially to do it on the professional level. You know, when you're a pro, they're not shows all over the place like there are when you're an amateur. You know, if you love to compete, the downside of being a pro is when you're an amateur, man, there are usually a number of local shows all around during the year, not as a pro. And your competition's always going to be a much higher level. You know, this year I'm only competing in the 60 and over. And I know there are people that out there would hear me say this on Instagram or something. Like, you're just a grandpa competing with grandpas. Well, first of all, I'm not a grandpa. I don't have any grandchildren. And 1A is that I'm not going to be a grandpa. I'm going to be a Saba. I go by the Hebrew. My kids call me Abba. I don't like the word dad or daddy or father. I am Abba. So one day I hope to be a Saba, which kind of means snowcap, which I already am. But I'm competing against my peers, guys my own age. We have our own struggles. Everybody's losing their legs just because of age. Everybody has more than their fair share of aches and pains, family issues. When you're in your 20s and 30s, yeah, you can do open easy, competing with people your own age. But even when I was in like last year, when you're 59, competing against guys who just turned 50, when you get to this age, there's a big difference between 10 years, a big difference. And I know you don't believe me because you're not here yet, but there is. You have so many things working against you when you get to my age. That's why consistency is so freaking important. I guess as Kenny Rogers said, you have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So if I retire, I'm not getting out of the bodybuilding world. I'm still going to work out. I just got to figure out a strategy on what I'm going to do to make sure I never end up with a dad bod and something to stay inspired by. Maybe one of the things I want to do is this year, is after my shows, I'm not going to go on an eating binge. I think I want to stay under 190 pounds. I'm going to have to do cardio on a regular basis. But, not as much time. But keep my body fat fairly low, so I look good all the time. I want to be a NPC judge, put in my time, get a lot of experience doing that, and then maybe one day when I grow up, I can be an IFBB judge. Because I love this sport. I want to stay in this sport. And being around people who do this keeps me inspired. There are guys older than me at the gym who inspire me because they show up every day. And then there's the young kids here, still covered in baby fat, taking off their shirts, thinking they look good. And Little broccoli-headed boys. But they're excited about it. They want muscles. They think the girls are going to be like, ooh. So it's funny to watch. So I think I've rambled on enough. Doug, this was for you to listen to while you're doing your cardio. So I know he said he wanted me to make longer videos because he watches them when he does his cardio sessions. So forgive my ramblings, but I think I had some important lessons there. And I'm a professional, damn it. So you gotta believe. See you next time on the stairs. This is Jakob Baran.